Hi guys, as you can see, today I decided to vlog. Today I'm not really doing too much, except I did want to ship like a little gift. I also wanted to do a little book haul for you guys. Later I'll show you guys what book I'm reading and then kind of show you what books I've read during quarantine, and then also some books that I got to read, even though we're not really in quarantine anymore, but I've been doing a lot of reading. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna show you guys what I made for my friends. They're both moving to new cities, or actually they just moved, and so I kind of wanted to send them a little like apartment warming gifts, if that's a thing. I hope they'll like it, so I'm gonna package it and ship that off today. So I thought that I'd take you guys with me, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I migrated to sitting on my floor in an attempt to not show you my room because I feel like it looks messy right now. So basically I painted a scene from the city that they're moving to, so that maybe if they want to like hang it up in their apartment or something. One friend is moving to South Carolina, which is very cute and southern and adorable. So I painted her this scene from South Carolina. Anyway, I'm not gonna say the city because I don't know if she'd want me to say the city that she is moving to, but if you know, if you know South Carolina, you probably know where like the scene is taken from. I still need to spray them, which I totally forgot about. And this one, I'm kind of gonna cover it up, but I basically painted a skyline. I love when my eyes are just peeping above it. I painted a watercolor skyline. Should I cover this up? I don't even know. I don't know if they'd want me sharing like what city they live in, even though they probably wouldn't care. And this one's a little bit bigger than Ashley's. Hopefully I can find some bubble wrap to like cover it up. I'm thinking that I have some bubble wrap already. That's what I'm thinking of doing. I feel like I should maybe cover it with plastic, just because they both are watercolor, and so if they get any sort of water damage, they're gonna be completely ruined. I don't know, I'm gonna go search. I think I'm gonna spray them down really quick, and then I'm gonna go search for some stuff that I could package them in. And if not, I'm gonna need to go to the store and pick up some kind of bubble wrap and maybe something that I could cover it in plastic before I ship it out. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later. So I didn't vlog, but I just got back from Office Depot and Michael's because I wanted to look for these things. I ended up getting them actually at Office Depot because Michael's was cheaper, but they didn't have the water resistant bubble wrap things. I don't really know what these are called. Bubble mailer. Yeah, well, that's what it's called. To shove them inside and then ship them off. Anyway, right now I'm just going to put my paintings in here, and then I got some tissue paper that I want to kind of like wrap it up, make it look a little bit cuter when they pull it out. I also got them a couple of school supplies just because they're starting grad school, and I thought, why not? Who doesn't like a bunch of sticky notes and new pens? Knowing my friend Ashley, she'll probably be more excited about the pens than anything else. I'm going to start packing that. I also have a little note card that I'm gonna write them a little message on. It's kind of cute because it matches this tissue paper, but this is the last of my tissue paper, so someone's gonna have to get pink. But it still looks good together, so. Oh, and also I didn't forget about the book haul. If you guys actually wanna watch that, I'm gonna be doing it after I pack these up, and then I'll do that, and then I can ship these. Did you see that bug in my face on the camera? I really hope you did. Okay, so I just finished packing them up and I'm gonna go ship them off, so hopefully they like it. I'm a little bit scared at how much it's gonna cost to ship them because I'm shipping them through UPS. I don't know, sometimes I just don't trust the USPS. I feel like that's bad, but sometimes I don't trust them, and also they're always nicer at UPS. So I don't know if it'll be worth it money-wise, but I feel like this might cost a little bit, but I really hope it won't be too much. That's one thing that I always forget to take into account while I'm chopping off my head. I always forget to take into account is how much it costs for shipping. Alrighty, fancy seeing you here. Are you as excited about this little book haul as I am? Probably not. Okay, so recently, since I have not been doing school, my brain has been in what I like to call a learning deficit. So basically, I've just been sad about the lack of knowledge that I have been attaining recently. And so I've subscribed to Skillshare, and I've also been listening to podcasts and reading a lot of books because I feel like sitting around doing nothing during the whole quarantine thing was just making my brain mush. So I want to read books that make me a little bit more well-rounded as far as the interests that interest me. So basically that means that I'm interested in more of like art and marketing. That's what I've been drawn towards. That's what I've been watching on Skillshare, is basically a lot of like creativity videos and art videos. So that's kind of what I've been interested in recently, because science, I was like a little bit burned out. Anyway, let me stop rambling and show you what I've read. Oh yeah, also let me just give my sister a big shout out because I didn't buy most of these books. I really just dug through her library. This is one of the books that she let me borrow, and it's called The Artist's Way, A Spiritual Path to Higher Creativity. It sounds very woo-woo. I don't even know what that means. A little weird, but I like it. It's kind of tapping into your creative side, even if you don't think that you are a very creative person, or if you kind of are in a slump or anything like that. It kind of gives you prompts, not necessarily drawing prompts specifically, but more of creativity prompts to kind of help you kind of break out of that slump or whatever you're going through. And so I've kind of been reading through this. I take some things, don't really kind of like skip through other things, but I think it's been really good on just kind of inspiring me to branch out and try to learn more and try to do more with the creativity that I have, rather than just kind of think that I'm not a good enough artist to kind of like be as good as I want to be, and rather just start doing things. Next thing that I read is The Great Gatsby. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, a classic. I had never read it until this past summer, and I have to say I am now a fan. Does it sound cliche? Probably, but yeah. The other book that I just finished actually a couple nights ago was Outliers, and highly recommend. I feel like this one's very popular also. It's by Malcolm Gladwell. I also have another book that I'm about to read from him, and I think it's really inspiring because it shares all of the stories of a lot of famous and successful people, but it brings them... Excuse me, can you stop barking? So it talks about a lot of successful people's stories, and it kind of breaks down and analyzes their entire situation in life, and doesn't really show them as just these amazing, talented, mysterious people that somehow made it in life and were so successful that you could never do it. Anyone can really be an outlier if given the opportunity and seizing those opportunities. But anyway, I'm gonna try not to go on and on about each book. I liked this one a lot. It's a fan favorite apparently, so I'm not really surprised. But I'm not gonna go on too much about each of the other books because I haven't read them, and also I don't want to be giving a book review. I'm just trying to give a book haul. So hopefully I didn't talk too much about that, but yes, just finished this one. If you guys want actual book reviews, I will gladly review. So I'm about halfway through this one. I started reading this one after I finished Outliers. I feel like that sounds like I read a lot and just sit around and read, but really this is a really small book. It's called Growth Hacker Marketing. I think that marketing is really interesting and how people go viral and everything like that. So also stole this one from my sister, so thanks to her. It's by Ryan Holiday, by the way, so this book is also famous. I'm sure you've probably heard of these, but I'm excited to finally be reading them. Next most famous book is How to Win Friends and Influence People. This one has been around for a very, very long time and has sold out for like, I think it said that it topped the charts for like 40 straight years or something like that. So this came out just after the Depression, and so it went crazy. I think that's really interesting, not only the history behind it, but also just that it's a classic to read, and so I'm really excited to read this one. I'll probably read it next. Okay, so the next one I got was a Malcolm Gladwell book. It's called Blink, but basically I think it's about decision making. It's more of like another psychological book like Outliers, and so I'm excited to read that because I really liked Outliers. So I was gonna wait to read this one until I finished that one. And lastly, let me just geek out a little bit. I bought this one This one I bought because I am cheap, so I don't really buy that many books. Basically, Impressionism from 1860 1920, and it's a huge book, so it's not really a book that I'm going to be reading, but it's going to be something that I kind of flip through for inspiration, and I don't know, I just really like it because if I want to look up a specific artist, I can actually just look them up in here, and it gives like a history and background and a bunch of their paintings. So maybe this is just me being a little nerdy, but I'm so excited about this book. I love it. I flip through it all the time. Okay, so anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope that that book haul was not too long. I'm gonna try to cut it down so it's shorter, but if I read these and you guys want a review on them, comment down below. If you actually made it through the end of my video, thanks for watching, and please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!